Okay, this story is about the legend of a Wampus Cat. In the shadowy depths of the Appalachian Mountains, where ancient trees whisper secrets and river murmurs unforgotten tales, there lies a Cherokee village that once thrived in harmony with the land. Among many legends passed down through generations, one story stands out, a tale of bravery, transformation, and the eternal battle between good and evil. This is the legend of the Wampus Cat. Long ago in the secluded village, there lived a young woman named Running Deer. Known for her beauty, courage, and exceptional hunting skills, Running Deer was cherished by her people. She had learnt the ways of the forest from her father, a revered hunter, and her mother, a wise healer. Her life with her husband, Greywolf, was filled with love and promise of a future brimming with hope and family. Greywolf was a skilled warrior with a spirit as fierce as his name. His laughter, like the cackle of a warm fire, was a comfort to all who knew him. However, beneath the surface of his jovial demeanor, he harbored a deep fear of a malevolent creature he had glimpsed in the forest, a beast that had defied the natural order and eluded the understanding of even the most seasoned hunters. One autumn evening, under the luminous gaze of the harvest moon, Greywolf set out on a hunting trip, his promise to return by dawn hanging in the crisp night air. Running Deer, who had always trusted in his prowess, felt an unusual chill that evening. As the first light of dawn broke through the dense forest canopy, Greywolf was still absent. The weight of worry pressed heavily on her heart. Driven by a growing sense of dread, Running Deer armed herself and ventured into the forest. The once familiar woods seemed alien, their usual sounds replaced by an oppressive silence. As she followed the trail of broken branches and disturbed earth, she stumbled upon a clearing marred by blood and the remains of Greywolf's shattered bow and torn clothing. Her heart ached as she saw tracks leading deeper into the forest, tracks that seemed to blend the human and the animal. Desperate to uncover the truth and avenge her husband, Running Deer sought the wisdom of Wise Owl, the village shaman. Known for his profound knowledge and mystical insight, when she recounted the grim discovery, Wise Owl's face grew somber. "The creature you seek is Ewah," Wise Owl said, his voice like a whisper carrying on the wind. "It's a demon that feeds on fear and despair. To confront it, you must become a Wampus Cat, a guardian of the forest. But this path is fraught with peril and sacrifice." Wise Owl revealed the ancient ritual that would enable Running Deer to face the Ewah. She would need to don a pelt of a mountain lion and recite a sacred incantation under the full moon. This transformation would grant her the strength and agility of the wildcat while preserving her human consciousness. Running Deer, unwavering in her resolve, accepted the challenge. She received the mountain lion's pelt and the sacred herbs and chants from Wise Owl. On the next full moon, she made her way to a secluded spot by the river, where the moonlight shimmered like liquid silver on the water. With the pelt draped over her shoulders, Running Deer began an incantation. As the final words of the ritual echoed through the night, a surge of energy enveloped her. Her senses heightened, her muscle tightened, and her vision sharpened to that of a predator. She had become the Wampus Cat. As the Wampus Cat, Running Deer prowled the forest with newfound abilities. Her eyes, glowing with a supernatural light, cut through the darkness. She moved with a grace and silence that made it nearly invisible to both prey and predator alike. The forest, once a source of comfort, now seemed alive with hidden dangers and secrets. For weeks, running deer followed the twisted trail left by the Ewah. During the day, she returned to her village, using her heightened senses to protect her people from other threats. At night, she resumed her hunt, driven by the memory of Greywolf and the desire for justice. One night, deep within the heart of the forest, she finally came face to face with the Ewah. The creature was a grotesque amalgamation of man and beast, its eyes glowing with malevolent intelligence. The battle that ensued was a clash of primal forces, an epic struggle between the Wampus Cat's speed and the Ewok's dark power. The Ewok's claws slashing through the air, and its roar echoed like thunder through the trees. It attempted to ensnare Running Deer's mind with its dark magic. But her love for Greywolf and the resolve to protect her village gave her a strength to resist. Her claws met the Ewah's flesh in a flurry of motion, her every move guided by a fierce determination. The fight seemed to stretch into eternity, a dance of life and death beneath the moonlit sky. With a final mighty effort, Running Deer leaped at the Ewah, her claws sinking deep into its heart. The creature let out a horrible scream before collapsing, its malevolent glow fading into darkness. Exhausted but triumphant, Running Deer stood over the fallen beast, her heart heavy with a mix of victory and sorrow. The Ewah was vanquished, but she understood that her transformation into the Wampus Cat was permanent. She had become the forest's guardian, bound to protect it from the evils that lurked within. Running Deer's tale became legend, a story passed down through the ages. The Wampus Cat was both feared and revered, a symbol of justice and protection. Hunters spoke of her glowing eyes piercing through the darkness, and villagers listened to the haunting cries that echoed through the trees. Her presence was a reminder of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. In the folklore of the region, the Wampus Cat often appeared in tales of unexplained phenomena. Farmers spoke of her safeguarding their livestock, and travelers believed she guided them through treacherous terrain. Her legacy continues in various forms, from bedtime stories to cryptozoology investigations. Even today, the legend of the Wampus Cat endures. Some claim to have seen her stalking the woods on moonlit nights, a spectacle figure moving with the grace of a predator and the wisdom of a guardian. Her story has transcended its origins, becoming a part of Southern folklore and a symbol of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. The Wampus Cat's legend is more than a tale of mythical creatures. It embodies the intertwining of human and nature, the quest for justice, and the enduring power of love and sacrifice. Running Deer's story serves as a timeless reminder of the strength found in the face of overwhelming odds and the protective bond between humanity and the wild.